And I would like to start by making a proper introduction of myself, especially those of you meeting me today for the first time, so you can get to know me beyond just seeing me here. My name is Engineer Ofon Bokubokudum. I'm the Billionaire Ambassador. I'm the facilitator of today's program. So I'm here to share an opportunity, an idea, a strategy, how you can make an extra income on your part-time, on your spare time, and you can actually help and support others while contributing positively to the society. So I came into the business 7 years ago. Our company is 16 years in the world, 10 years in Nigeria. I came into the business 7 years ago as an electrical engineer who went to school the way most of us went to school, you know. After school, we go for youth service, and then we come back after youth service. We carry certificates around, job hunting here and there, going for jobs interview, submitting CV here and there, hoping that something good will happen, hoping for a better future, hoping to get a good job. But for 3 years, I had no job for 3 years, and I was depending on my aunties and uncle to survive. May you never depend on somebody to survive in the mighty name of Jesus. My auntie stopped supporting me, my uncle stopped supporting me, life became hard. Life became so difficult that I barely eat. So I have to forget the fact that I'm a graduate at some point, pack my certificate one side, go on the street, look for where they are building houses. Anywhere I see one, I'll tell them, please, can I see the contractor of the building? When I'm being shown the contractor, you know, I'll go there and tell them, please, sir, if you have anything you want me to do, I can do it. Most contractors in Nigeria, out of self-pity, give me an opportunity. I was being paid 3,000 naira a day job, working on the site, anything at all, even electrical installation, whatever, you know. And I was hoping that life is okay. 3,000 for 30 days, about 90K. But you know, the funny truth is that once you complete one particular project, you can stay for 2-3 weeks. You don't have any other project to work on. So what do you think you will do? You go on the street and find something else to do. That's when I decided to go and learn how to do liquid soap and air freshener sincerely. Every day I carry liquid soap to sell, I'll be crying. I was telling God, God, how did I spend 6 years in school and end up selling 6 liquid soap and air freshener just to survive? It was the process of selling liquid soap. A friend met me, talked to me about this business I'm about to share with you right now. I never believed the business for 8 months because it was too true. It was sounded too real to be true. How can you tell me that I'll be getting paid every day of my life? When I ask him how much would I get paid every day, he said like 10,000 every day, 20,000 every day, 100,000 every day. Sincerely, I carried my hands on my head and I shouted 419. I never believed my friend for 8 months because I'm a Nigerian. Nigerians like to see results before we believe. A typical Nigerian person will tell you that seeing is believing and result cancel insult. So when I saw the result in life of my friend, after 8 months, he bought a Toyota Corolla. He drove the car and showed it to me and said, this is the result of the business I've been talking to you about. When I saw the car, I swallowed my pride, followed him, and attended the presentation. After the presentation, honestly speaking, I didn't have money up to 20,000 in my entire life. I had to call my uncle, the most eldest man in my family, and I borrowed money from my uncle. It wasn't that easy for the man to borrow me, of course, money to start the business. He called my name and said, this money is about to borrow me. If the money lost, I should follow the money and lost. You can imagine my uncle telling me that, the most eldest man in my family. I started a business. In my first 1 month, this company paid me over 1.8 million, which I refund back my uncle's money, pack out of face, my face you. Today, I'm 7 years old in the business. I will not say 7 years old. I will say my first 5 years in the business, company has paid me over 600 million, taking me to about 10 countries in the world. The white Mercedes-Benz you see on the screen is my 5th car. This car has given me so much respect I don't deserve. And of course, I'm happy to let you know that today, I'm a self-made multi-millionaire. My life has not been true. My life has not been easy one, but it's actually a wonderful one that I finally break through from financial struggle and financial stable. So today I'm not here to talk about myself. I'm here to talk about you that is here today looking for opportunity, how to help other people, support people, have an extra income, support yourself, how to make money every day. Then you're in the right place at the right time with the right people and with the right information. So our business today is about the sharing economy. That's the topic of today's event, and that's the purpose of why we are here. The new normal, which is the sharing economy. Of course, why do we call it new normal? Because it's a new normal way of making money, of creating wealth, of touching life, of adding value to people and the surrounding around you. So it's not going to be easy, but let me also make a kind of warning here that if you don't believe anyone can become super successful multi-millionaire within 6 months to 3 years, then we urge you to stop watching the video right now, because what I'm about to see now has raised successful multi-millionaire within 6 months to 3 years. And how the lifestyle is real. How will you feel waking up every morning to realize that all your beautiful dreams, all your beautiful goals, all your beautiful ideas have become a reality? If you're going to feel better then be with us to the end of the program. ShareGetPay Project is a global brand that is aimed at empowering individuals with financial strength, ability to convert social capital into financial capital using leverage system. It's a system that has been working for the past 16 years now across the globe and creating multimillionaires. We offer value creation, financial intelligence trainings, personal development trainings, leverage system trainings, etc. You can go to our website www.sharegetpay.org. And then the vision is to create at least 100,000 entrepreneurs that will earn at least $10,000 or 4 million naira monthly before the year 2025. So looking at this, for me to summarize this to make work easy for us this moment, is to take you back to the 18th century. Let's start today's discussion from there. 18th century was considered to be the agricultural economy, agricultural era, agricultural, of course, age, where men were practically farming and hunting to survive. In that generation, a lot of people were going to farming. The number of farmlands you cultivate determines your harvest. We led that generation, suddenly we came to a generation called the industrial economy. The 19th century, the generation whereby entrepreneurs like John D. Rockefeller, JP Morgan, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, these entrepreneurs start building companies, factories, industries. So there was a need to train people to work in the company, manage the machine, work in the factory. That was why the government brought the idea of school system, and the concept was simple. Go to school, get a good certificate, and get a good job. And of course, that was the concept. And a lot of people did not want to change from being a traditional farmer to going to school, because change is not always easy. And a lot of people don't always accept change. They don't understand that the only constant factor in life is change. That was why the federal government of Nigeria were encouraging everyone that choose to go to school and giving them scholarships, bursaries, allowances. Once you are done schooling, you don't need to look for job. Job come looking for you. Factories come looking for you. Industries come looking for you. That was when they told us that certificate is the key to become successful. Truly speaking, certificate was the key in that generation. No more the key in my generation, because government have changed the padlock. You can see graduates today in Nigeria driving keke just to survive. Gone are the days they told us that certificate is the key. Now, certificate is no more the key. What you need now is sabi ticket. No more certificate, sabi ticket. You must be mentally smart and sound. If you are mentally lazy, you end up working for someone that is mentally smart and sound. We have left that generation. We came to a generation called the 20th century, which is considered to be the computer economy. Remember, there was a time in Nigeria, almost everybody you meet in Nigeria, we go to cyber cafe, we do night browsing. That was when they told us that you must be computer literate. A lot of government staff were packed to go to computer school to go and be computer literate. Remember that moment? But that moment has passed. Everybody now can browse from the comfort of our home with our smart devices, our cell phone, our tablet. Once it's connected to the internet, you can browse. So we also live that generation. We came to a generation called the 21st century. In this generation, that is the sharing economy, or you call it the connected economy. Every businesses that must survive in the present economy must be a business that connects somebody to something, or that if you're not connecting somebody to something, you'll be struggling to the moment you just hate your life in the present economy. So you can see the ideas rules the world right now. And looking at it today, who is a sharer? A sharer is someone who shares information that communicate value by helping people convert social capital into financial capital using a leverage system. Of course, we have three types of sharers today. People that share information that connect people. So people like the Facebook, like the Twitter, like all the social media handles that connect people to people online, that are making money today. People that share information that connect people to services, like of course, like the Bolt, the Uber, like of course, like the OPay, they connect human beings to services. People that need the taxi service, accommodation service, AP&P, of course, POS services like OPay and the rest of them, that they want making money in that industry today. The people that connect people that connect, share information that connect people to products, like the Jeff Bezos of Amazon, like the Alibaba, AliExpress, Jumia, Konga, name them. These are Gigi, people that go there to buy, connect people to product online that are making money today. So looking at this, if you look at Uber, Uber has been ranked as the world's largest taxi company, own no vehicle. Uber doesn't have a car. The generation that you need to own a car to be able to make money in the 21st century has passed. So they can simply leverage on people's cars. The world is leverage, and you're making money today. Look at the owner of ABC Transport business that has over 5,000 fleet of cars in Nigeria. Started business in the industrial economy, 1993. About 30 years old in business, 28 years, but about 2 years ago, 30 years in business today. As of December 2020, the guy was 16 million US dollars with over 5,000 cars he has in Nigeria. But if you look at the sharing economy, the guy that owns Uber, who doesn't have one single car in Nigeria, but leverages on everybody that has cars in Nigeria. Once you have a car in Nigeria, you download Uber on your phone and you choose to be a driver. Uber makes 25% of all the drops you go, all the trips you go. That means you carry somebody for 2,000 naira, Uber makes 500 naira. Uber started 2009, 12 years in business. At the time, this Franklin Naji was 16 million US dollars. The man worth 4.1 billion US dollars. Of course, look at AP&P, the world largest accommodation provider. Oh, no real estate. They don't have accommodation, but today they're the world largest accommodation provider. They are making money every single day. Look at Facebook, the world most popular media provider, creates no content. Of course, Facebook creates no content, but the world largest, of course, popular media provider. Compare him with Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Dangote started business, of course, 1981. About 40 years in business. Dangote Cement, Dangote Trailer, Dangote Flour, Dangote that. Dangote have been in business for the past 40 years. This guy is the richest man in Africa, with over cement, flour everywhere in the country. Mark Zuckerberg started this business 2004, 17 years in business. Dangote worth 10.1 billion US dollars. Mark Zuckerberg worth 101.7 billion US dollars, simply connecting somebody to something. So today, I can mention on our own, Instagram, the world most valuable photo company, sells no camera. Netflix, the fastest growing television network, lays no cable. Alibaba, the world most valuable retailer, has no inventory. Why am I telling you all these stories? I want you to think. Why do I want you to think? Because none of these 6 companies existed 20 years ago. None of them existed 20 years ago. That means what I'm about to share with you right now never existed 20 years ago. So imagine, we are living in the world of opportunity. Let's look for business model right now in the sharing economy. So imagine a system that provides information for you. Your job is just to share information on your text message, on your WhatsApp, to share this video to all your YouTube channels, all your Facebook handles, all your WhatsApp group chat. Share the video just like somebody shared the video with you or shares the link with you. That's what your job is, just to share. And you don't need to talk, the video talk, the talking for you. And you make money if somebody see the video, get educated, and get information and buys a portfolio. You get paid every day. So the question remains, will you share those informations and get paid every day, or will you walk away? If you are going to share information and get paid every day, go to the comment section and type 1. I want to see your comments on the chat box. Type 1, type 1, type 1. You are ready to share information and get paid every day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Francis Mowa. Thank you, Charles Demla, and all of that. So now, looking at this, do you know why we're open-minded right now? Because most of us have what is called one source of income. That's the challenge we have. Not that you are not lazy. You are working very hard. But the problem is this. You are working, you make money. Your house rent depends on that income. Your children's school fee depends on that income. Your feeding depends on it. Your transportation depends on that income. The worst problem that can depend on your income is called village people. If they also depend on your income, okay, your name, not sorry. Because this problem no never finish. That's why you see many people are suffering today, struggling financially, not because they're lazy, just because all their village problem depends on it. So today I'm here to tell you that the only way to solve financial problem is to understand how money works. Let me borrow from my friend, my mentor, my coach called Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a book called Cash Flow Quadrant, Money Flows Quadrant, and how money flows into your life. He actually explained to them how money works. And the man said that people make money in 4 major ways. So for you to make money in life, you have to sit down and ask yourself, how do I want to make money? How do I want to create wealth in life? You have the 4 choices to make. Either you want to create wealth by being an employee or self-employed or business owner, entrepreneur, or being an investor. None of them is easy. Being an employee is not easy. Being a self-employed is not easy. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. Being an investor is not easy. All of them have their challenges in different ways, and you must be able to overcome them. So the quadrant is shared into 2. We have the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Everybody on the left-hand side is making money from what we call active income. Everybody on the right-hand side is making money from what is called passive income. Why do we call those guys active income? Is because they can only make money when they're actively involved. Listen to my word, actively involved. That means a teacher must teach to get paid. A lawyer must practice to get paid. That means they're not practicing, they don't get paid. That's not the issue. The issue is that if my father died as a medical doctor, and after the burial, I cannot go and carry my father's certificate and say, me too, I'm a medical doctor, I'm inheriting my father's certificate. That's a problem. If my father died as a lecturer, professor of law, professor of science, and after the burial, I cannot go and inherit my father's certificate and say, me too, I'm a professor. I cannot do that. But if my father has a bottled water company, a flower industry, any business at all, and my father died being a CEO and 100% shareholder, and the only child, for example, I'm 1 year old, I can inherit my father's business when I'm up to 18 years, legally by the constitution or the law of the country. And the quadrant, like I said, is shared into 2, left and the right. Everybody on the left-hand side occupy the world 95% population occupy the left-hand side of the quadrant, while the world 5% population occupy the right-hand side of the quadrant. You know why? Because a lot of people don't want to accept the truth. They want to live a life of denial. Oh, come on, the truth that life is really difficult. You cannot survive right now with one source of income. You cannot. Even Dangote is building refinery in Lagos. You are telling me you have one source of income. Can't you think outside the box? Look for something to do with your spare time, with your part-time, that will not stop your current job, that will not stop your current business. And I'm going to present an opportunity to you right now. And you know the only problem with the poor man, poor people are just poor in life because poor is spelled P-O-O-R, which simply means passing over opportunities repeatedly. Whenever a man keeps passing over opportunities repeatedly, this will be a poor man. You can tell me I've never seen opportunity before in my life. It's not true. Opportunity happens to everybody every single day of our lives. Sometimes you did not recognize this opportunity that will change your life. Sometimes you even recognize this opportunity will change your life because of fear and doubt. You did not take action. Okay, fear and doubt has killed more dreams than failure ever does. I'm going to share opportunity. You have the choice to say yes, you have the choice to say no. But no, don't behave like poor, because when somebody, don't you know that they asked Dangote a question one day? Dangote, how many hours do you work in a day that you are so rich and wealthy? Dangote said he worked 400,000 hours in a day. That is why he's so rich and wealthy. Everybody shouted and said, what? God gave everybody 24 hours in a day. Dangote, how come you work 400,000 hours in a day? Dangote said, I have over 50,000 staffs that come into work in the morning by 8 o'clock and they close by 4 p.m. every day. Each of my staff give me 8 hours of their time. They sell their 8 hours to me and I buy that 8 hours and I pay them at the end of the month salary. 8 hours from each of my staff multiplied by 50,000 people, that is 400,000 hours in one day for one man. Employees sell their time for money. Rich men will buy people's time. Please touch your neighbor. Tell your neighbor closer to you. Tell him, neighbor, if you are not serious in this life, I will employ you. That's what we pray for every morning. They pray for a job. Don't you know when somebody is an employee, have a job? Job is simply spelled J-O-B, which simply means just obey your boss. Once you have a job, you have a boss. Your boss will tell you when to come to work, when to close from work, how much he will pay you. When somebody pays you salary, the person will use your time, the person will use your energy, the person will use your intellectual property. Do you know what they pay employees every month? That is called salary. Nobody has ever collected salary and buy a private jet. Let me remind you, nobody has ever collected salary and buy Lamborghini. Nobody don't collect salary, build skyscraper, because salary is a bribe given to an employee to forget about their dreams in life. So learn to understand the principle of wealth creation is leverage. Employees don't leverage on anything. They only leverage on their own time. They are sick, their work is sick. They are not feeling fine, their work is not feeling fine. Same thing goes to self-employed. You know, the problem with self-employed is that, of course, the employees, every employee need help. Do you know what employees need help right now? Because waiting 200, 300,000 naira salary, 500,000 naira salary, 2 million naira salary used to buy last year. That amount of money cannot buy that same thing this year. If they must say the truth, every employee right now need an extra income, something you can do with your spare time, with your part-time, which I'm going to recommend one for you right now. You have the choice to say yes, you have the choice to say no, but I'm telling you, this is the best moment where you need to take decision for yourself right now. So because your child cannot inherit your job, I'm just reminding you, your child can only inherit your business. So let me go to employee, self-employed. Self-employed people, the people that tells you, I don't want to work for somebody. I don't want somebody to work for me. I want to work for myself. We call them self-employed. All the self-employed, but the problem we have is this. Anything that happens to you, happen to the business directly. That means if you say barber, keke man, or laundry man, tailor, seamstress, mechanic, name them. If a barber that barbs somebody's hair, cuts somebody's hair, doesn't employ somebody, and he's only one in the shop, and the man is not feeling fine, the shop is closed, he doesn't make money. So anything that happens to them, happen to their business directly. That is a problem. They are not leveraging. If you don't understand now, you understand it tomorrow. The only way wealth can be created is to leverage. The guy that builds your company, if the guy behave like you, he will not become the company owner. If the guy that built that factory you're working in, that bank you're working in, if the owner of that bank was like you, who don't want to stand up and take risk, who want to stand up and take responsibility, if the guy was shying away from responsibility, he will not become the CEO of that bank, of that company you're working in. You know, the guy told himself one day, I am in charge of my life. I'm going to face the future. I'm going to be employed, going to pass through the same, of course, struggles. Why don't I go to the future and face it one and for all and become the CEO of my life and take advantage of my future and own this business and employ people to work for me and I'm going to pay them salary. The thing is this. You are running from salary is a temporary solution to permanent problem in the future. It will never solve your problem. So let's look at today. The only way to solve a problem is to become a business owner or entrepreneur or an investor. What entrepreneurs does is that they leverage on people. They own a system, people work for them. Investors, they work for money. I mean, their money work for them. So they invest their money into treasury bills, they bond, buy shares, the money goes dividends, they build houses, people pay them, people go to work. Don't you know when you are paying rent in a house, you go to work every year to pay your landlord. You can imagine that you are paying landlord 1 million naira rent, 100,000 naira rent. That means you wake up every morning, you bath and go to work. At the end of the year, you pay 100,000. Okay, if I show you how to become a landlord today, won't you see how you can become a landlord? So other people will go to work and pay you salary and pay you rent. You see, the truth is that the moment you start thinking about becoming successful, there are so many negative people that will come to discourage you. Don't listen to poor people because poverty is contagious. Every poor man has entitlement mentality. Stop associating with poor people because there's a law called the law of association. That law says that we are the average of 5 of our friends. That means whenever you want to become broke and poor, associate with 5 broke and poor individuals. You become the next 6 individuals who will become broke and poor. You want to become rich and wealthy, associate with 5 rich and wealthy men. You're going to see a wealthy man. I'm going to bring you to a millionaire school, a millionaire club where everybody there are all millionaires. We can start associating with multi-millionaires. You think like a millionaire and become a millionaire. Let me also tell you at this very moment that millionaires have habits. Poor people have their own habits. Whether you're educated or not, if you practice the habit of a poor man, you become broke. I've seen professors who are broke and poor. I've seen professors who cannot afford a car, who cannot keep their family. I've seen somebody that is not rich and wealthy like Cosmos Maduka, the owner of course Charles Motors, who didn't go to university, but he's very rich and wealthy today because he practiced the habit of a rich man. This habit is contagious. So today I'm going to show you a business. Right now, all you need to do is 2 things you're going to do in the business. Number 1, you have to attend millionaire school to grow yourself. Number 2, you have to share this video to all your contacts. Or share the link to all your contacts. Everybody that sees and buys a portfolio, you get paid for it, and the money comes into your account every day. This company is 16 years in the world. This company is 10 years in Nigeria. I am 7 years old, making money every single day of my life. Leverage has been the success secret. See, all successful and wealthy people have one thing in common, and that is leverage. Leverage is a power to earn more and more money while you work less and less. Either by having people or money work for you, and you can make money every day of your life. So today, I'm going to let you know that we have 10 reasons why people say yes to the business. 10 reasons why I say yes to the business. I love number 10 so much. We say transferable to your children. Do you know this is making me 5 years? I have never earned less than 100,000 naira in a day. In a day, never earn except Saturday and Sunday or public holiday. Banks don't work. Every day I must get a lot over 100K. And I'm here to share the success secret with you because I've come to a moment where I can tell you that Nigerians are struggling today. So we need to help as many people as possible who are open-minded, not close-minded people that want extra income, part-time income, spare-time income, supplementary income, something to supplement your current income right now. So looking at just all you need to do is to become a sharer. You share information and you get paid for it. Most of us share information you don't get paid for. I like your hair. Where do you cut it? You share the information to your barber. I like your clothes. Who make your clothes for you? You share information that direct your friends to your tailor, your barber, your mechanic, your plumber, and they all go there and get good services and you don't get paid for it. But what if I show you a video that all you need to share the same video to your contacts and anybody that buys it, you get paid for it? You can come and give you your millionaire school number, your reservation codes, and you make money from it. All you need to do is for you to buy a business portfolio. You drop your account number and we partner with banks that will pay you every day. And look at some of my daily income because I cannot show you my daily alert because it's very scary right now. I can show you my 2 years income because if I show my recent alert and bet you will not be able to sleep at night. Look at this month was a month I received the least amount of money in the year 2020, 2 years ago. On Thursday was 1st of October. A company paid me talking to you 182,000. Friday 2nd of October, 573,000. I Saturday and Sunday did not get paid. Monday 5th of October, company paid 687,000. Of course, Tuesday, 6th of October, 582,000. Wednesday, 7th of October, over 300,000. Thursday, 8th of October, 503,000. Friday, of course, 9th of October, over 390K. Saturday and Sunday did not earn money. The following Monday, 685,000. Tuesday, 307,000. Wednesday, 306,000. Thursday, 2.1 million naira in a day. Friday, about 411,000 naira. Every day, this is my 5th car. This car gives me so much respect I don't deserve. This is my latest property. This car, of course, it gives me so much respect I don't deserve. This is my latest mansion, costing me over 100 million. where on earth somebody that was broke and poor 7 years ago becomes super rich and wealthy in less than 10 years, if not from this same leverage business? So looking at me, from the day my parents gave birth to me, I've never boarded a flight before in my life. The first time I boarded a flight, this company took me to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila. That was 2016. You can see my face that time. You can see I was just escaping from poverty. You can see the way I keep my face. You can see me talking to you right now. The difference is clear. As at this moment, in 2016, I was single, not married, but today I'm a proud father of 2 children. Happy to let you know, this is my lovely, beautiful wife, of course, on the screen here. This is me. This is my first mentee, the first person I mentored in this life, Mrs. Minime Paul, and she earns 1 million every single month. Company sponsored us all expense paid trip 2017. Of course, we're only 3 in my team out of about 125 Nigerian delegates. The company sponsored all expense paid trip. 2018, we mentor 19 people that makes 1 million every month, and company offered us all expense paid trip to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila. 2019, we mentored 28 people that make 1 million every single month out of about 229 Nigerian company sponsored all expense paid trip. Last 2 years, company took us to Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Manila, and of course, I'm happy to let you know, look at the owners of the company and look at me representing my country, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and my life has never remained the same. So today, I'm here to let you know that the company says, once you share this video to your contacts, your Facebook contacts, your Instagram contacts, and anybody buys a portfolio, you get rewarded for sharing the video with 20,000 naira. These materials I'm watching me right now on Zoom or anywhere watching me from, if you share it to your contact, somebody see the video and buys a portfolio, you get paid 20K and the money enters your account the following morning in your account. And of course, this company already 16 years in, we have product. So the product is soap, toothpaste, beverages, and the product is for personal use. So you don't need to buy and sell any product. You don't need to talk to anybody. You don't need to explain to anybody. Your job is just simply to share the video and you get paid. We call the training and the mentorship program. We hold them both on Zoom and physical offices like where I am right now. People can also attend physical programs and online programs for the Millionaire School for personal development trainings, just to become a better person. Now, when 2 customers buys a portfolio, you get paid 7,000 naira extra. Let's say this is you. You buy your business portfolio today and you share this video to all your contacts. Your friend Fatima saw it on your YouTube channel, your Facebook package, your WhatsApp status, and she bought a business portfolio. You get paid 20,000 just for sharing information. Of course, bought a portfolio, you get 20K. Now, 2 customers say yes, company adds 7,000 naira to you. That makes it 47,000 naira, and the portfolio is less than 50,000 naira, and you just earn 47,000 naira. You just imagine, even if you don't do anything again, your job is to enroll these 2 people in your millionaire school. So in our millionaire school, our job is to train and mentor them, not your job. Your job is to share the video and attend millionaire school. Only 2 things you do in the business and you make money. Our job is to train and mentor them in the millionaire school, referring them to all our mentors in US, in Dubai, in France, and Dubai and Manila. So once they are being trained and mentored, of course, they also share the same information. They say 4 of their friends say yes. They also earn 20,000 and 7,000 naira. But you, for doing nothing, whenever a customer say yes, on the left and the right, company pay you 7,000 naira. Whenever a customer say you left and the right, company pay you 7,000 naira. The more the customer say left and the more 7,000 naira you earn for the rest of your life. This is how I earn 600 million naira in my first 5 years. And I'm happy to let you know that the good news is this. We have a strategy that in your first 30 days, 6 customers will say yes. In your first 30 days, the strategy works like the law of gravity. Anything you throw up must come down. That's how it works. Now, the good news is this. Once you buy a portfolio, you share the video to your contacts and family and friends, and then in your first 1 month, let's say 6 customers say yes, you earn the share reward of 20,000 times 6 of them, which is about 120,000 naira, and earn the matching reward of 77,000 naira on the left and the right, about 21,000 naira. If you add the share reward of 120,000 naira plus 7,000 naira, 3, that's about 141,000 naira in your first 30 days of saying yes to this business. Okay, you earn a business you started with less than 50,000 naira, and your first 1 month, we helped you with a strategy, and you make 141,000 naira in your first 30 days. Is that a good business? If it's a good business, please go to the comment section and type 2. If you think that a business you started with less than 50,000 naira, and you get a package worth 70,000 naira, and then we train and mentor you in your first 1 month, you make 141,000 as profit. If you think it's a good business in your first 30 days, for a start, go to the comment section and type 2. If you feel that it's a bad business, go to the comment section and type 1. Let me see the number of 2. Thank you. If anyone for typing 2, France, Emuwa, Jimbo. Now, your job is not to talk. We are already doing the talking for you. All the talking has been done for you, just to share. Your work is to share. Only stingy people don't share. That's the problem. So now looking at the good news is that we have a package called 3-in-1 business portfolio. If people you share the business with, they say, oh, I'm not buying one business portfolio, I'm buying 3 in 1. Your reward for share for the 3 in 1 for them buying it is 30,000 naira. That is a reward. What can you share to your friends and friends? The matching reward is 7,000 naira, and we have a strategy we want to share with you in the Millionaire School. How we help you get 6 people in the next 30 days. We're going to share it. Imagine you getting 6 and 30,000 times 6. About 180,000 naira, and the matching reward of 7,000 times 3. About 21,000, about 201,000 in your first 30 days. And of course, the good news is that what if you just made a business, you started with less than 50,000, get a physical product, soap, toothpaste, beverages for personal use, worth 70K, and then you earn 210,000 naira in your first 30 days. This is just the beginning of the music. I've showed you my lab. Some days I make 1 million, some days 2 million naira. In the same principle for the past 7 years. Let me show something. That's about 210,000 in a day. What if your customers or the people you share the videos with, they end up buying 7 in 1 business portfolio? The share reward is 50,000 naira, no more 20,000 naira. The matching reward is 21,000. That about 50 times 6 is 300,000. 21 times 3 about 63,000 naira. 363,000 naira in your first 30 days. This has been our strategy. What happens if the people comes here and buy 15 in 1 business portfolio? You simply earn the share reward of 100,000 naira and the matching reward of 49,000 naira for a business you started with less than 50,000 naira. Just imagine your life. 100K times 6 about 600,000. 49 times 3 about 147,000. 740 in your accounts. What stops you from sharing? Sharing doesn't cost anything. Somebody can see and say, I'm educated, I'm not interested. I can see and say, okay, I'm interested, and I buy the portfolio. The good, what if they buy 31 in 1 business portfolio? The share reward is 150K. The matching reward is 105,000. In the first 30 days, if 6 customers buy the portfolio, you earn 150 times 6, 900,000. 105 times 3, 315K. 1.2 million naira for simply sharing information on your text message, on your WhatsApp, on your Twitter, all your Facebook panels. On a part-time basis, you have nothing to lose. And looking at this, of course, the Millionaire School is there to support you. The vision is clear. You have the 8 weeks challenge. That means somebody comes in today and say, okay, I'm going to share this. We're going to add you on the Power Pack Mastermind program with the Mastermind Mentor in your first 1 week of saying yes to the business. Let's say only 2 customers say yes in your first 1 week, you earn 7,000 naira. Or get there, your neighbor small money. Even if you don't do anything again, and then you enroll these 2 guys in the Millionaire School, enrollment fee is free of charge. You don't pay money to enroll them in the Millionaire School. So our job is to train and mentor them, and we're going to coach them. Let's say you earn only 7K, and you did not do anything, but you enroll these 2 people again in the Millionaire School, and we train and mentor them. 4 customers say yes. Each of them earns 7,000 each. You for doing nothing. Company pays you 7,001, 7,002, 14,000 in your account. What happened in the next 12 months right now? You have earned at least 17. Okay, in your first 2 months, this is a 2-month project. For the first 2 months, 1.7 million for a business. You started with less than 50,000 naira. How will you feel, good or very good? What if you're a busy man? Most of listening right now, you're a busy man. Okay, the Zoom meetings host every Sunday by 7 p.m. Every Sunday, we have the Zoom meeting by 7 p.m. Nigerian time, GMT +1 West African time. So you have a head office in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Ibadan, Owerri, Uyo, Enugu. I'm in Uyo right now. So in Uyo, you can come to the office at Stevenson House, number 3, Sikadok Avenue, by IB Runabout. Monday to Saturday, 11 o'clock, Sunday by 3 p.m. We have physical presentations here holding in the office. You can also enter online every Sunday by 7 p.m. And then we have a busy man scenario for people like us who are busy. You're a doctor, you're an engineer, you're a commissioner, you're a reverend. You're always busy, you don't have time. So we don't give you 1 week, we give you 1 month. Let's say the month of January 2022. Let's say only 2 customers say yes in the whole of 1 month. Company pays 7,000. Even if you did not do anything, but you enroll these 2 gentlemen in the Millionaire School, we train and mentor them. The following month, let's say 4 customers say yes, you earn 7,000. You for doing nothing, coming in 7,001, 7,002, 14,000. In the next 12 months right now, 1 year from now, company has paid you 17.2 million naira as an extra income. Okay, for a business you started with less than 50K, you just share the information, and just 2 customers buys the portfolio. In the rest of your life, only 2. We are not talking about 6 that we even talked about. You can earn 17.2 million. Even though you earn 15 million, 10 million, 8 million is not a bad business. You can buy yourself a good car. You can start buy yourself a landed property, start your house project. We partner with Access Bank, Eco Bank, Zenith Bank, NAFDAC, SON, NatureSway. NatureSway has been our biggest partner. NatureSway is located in Utah, USA. NatureSway has been in US for the past 50 years. The company is debt-free. The company has over 700 different products. The company is enrolled in New York Stock Exchange. We share information that communicate value by helping people convert social capital into their financial capital using leverage. Everybody you know is a social capital. Okay, are you mandated to sell any product? The answer is no. The product you're going to be given to, you use them and share them. Of course, the product can be used and shared. The physical product is on the screen. You can enjoy the product, and we have free training, coaching, mentorship program for you. And you have a lot to gain from the company: excellent health, asset acquisition, free international trip, brand new cars, time freedom. You have nothing to lose. We have achievements and award. The company started, of course, 16 years ago. The company has created over 40,000 self-made multi-millionaires for the past 16 years. We started in 2006. But we have created over 100,000. We are over 100 countries right now globally. We don't have conventions in halls, but in stadiums like this. The first that I saw this, I did not believe myself until when I left the country for the first time. 120 Nigerian delegates look at me here. Millions of people all over the world look at me here. And I'm happy to let you know, when I came back to Nigeria, one of those trips, I saw Francis Duru in head office in Lagos. Segun Arinze, a popular Nollywood actor. Of course, one of the father, a preacher of the word of Christ, is buying so many portfolio for his to share to his members in the parish and also become a better person in the society. Even the vice president of the country, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, who represented the president, Alhaji Mohammed Buhari, in a head office in Abuja, bought so many slots to Aso Rock. The former president of the country, Obasanjo, and the present governor of Kogi State, and a legend, of course, Kanu Nwankwo, and the brother Bunna, Mr. Nnamdi Achuku, and the lovely wife, Mrs. of course, Chinwe Nnamdi Achuku. And of course, these are the honors of the company. And of course, the middle Monday is the visionary president, Dr. Eduardo Cabaton. Of course, you have the engineer Francis Miguel and then Mr. Jonas Payne. Have you seen them before? Yes, they come to this country 2-3 times in a year. Look at the first time I met them at Sheraton Hotel in Lagos. Look at exactly 1 year I was being trained and mentored by them. My life has never remained the same. Look at me today. This is my 5th year. I'm in my 7th year in the business. This is my 5th car in the business already. Of course, Engineer Rinza has benefited from the millionaire school. He has bought so many cars, bought landed property, travel around the world. Of course, Architect Uko, of course, Engineer Franklin, Mr. Ed Philip, and so many other people, Mrs. Dogidan, Mr. Anthony Wose, of course, Chuku Zomudochuku. These are people that were struggling financially, Mrs. Yenime Paul. Of course, today they are super rich and wealthy, Chuku Zomudochuku, Mr. Anna Okundo, and so many more time with me to share. I want to round up this program by asking you a question. How big is your dream? How close are you to achieving your dreams? Do you have big dreams of giving your children good education? Say yes today. Family vacations, say yes today. You have a big dream of having your own house, say yes today. You have big dreams of becoming your own boss. You're tired of working for salary. You want to work from home. You need an extra income. You need financial freedom. You want to make a difference in people's life because 6 million children die of starvation every year. You want to actually make a difference in people's life. You want to actually have a good retirement. As we round up this program, I would like us to read what is on the screen together with us. One together, go. People don't have the patience to build a business for 3 years, but they have the patience to go to work for 40 years. Look at how we look for jobs in country called Nigeria. May you never retire broke and poor from a job without not having something to fall back on. Look at how many retire from a job, struggling to survive. Of course, your child cannot inherit your job. Build a business today. And this is the end of our program. Nothing like job security. You have to build your life and become financially stable and financially strong. As we round up the program, company will give you a package worth 70,000 naira. It costs a 6 months pre-website worth 500,000. Of course, free 6-month mentorship and training program worth over 1 million. Everything is about 1,570,000. The company has subsidized to 100K. While we are on promo, the promo is 49,990, less than 50,000 for one business portfolio. Your daily potential pay is about 195,000. Your monthly potential income is 5.8 million. Let's say that we fail to mentor you. Know somebody have 10% in a course in the university, we call it 50K. Get product worth 70,000, you're already in 585,000. What you'll be given to his rising star mentor will mentor you to be successful on personal development trainings. 2-in-1 business portfolio is 50 times 2, which is 100K. Because you are paying it right now today, company give you 20% discount for everybody paying right now. Instead of 100K, you only pay 79,990, approximately 80K. And your daily potential pay is 210,000. Your monthly potential income is 6.3. You have a 10% success rate. That means we actually failed to mentor you. About 630K every month on a part-time basis. 3-in-1 is 50,000 times 3, which is 150,000. Because you are paying now, you are hearing my voice. Your company takes away 20K from you. You are paying 129,990 for 3-in-1, which I paid 300K 7 years ago to start the business. Your daily potential pay about 630K. Potential income monthly is 18.9 million. You 10% success about 1.8 million. You'll be given a global mentor that will mentor you to succeed. 7 business lot is 50K times 7, 350K, because you are paying now, company remove 90,000 naira for you. So you pay approximately 260K, and your daily potential pay, you get product worth over 350K. You get product worth your daily potential income 1.4 million. Your monthly potential income is 44.1 million. That we fail to mentor you. We are sure of you going home every month with 4.4 million. Let's say 15 business portfolio is 50K based on the one portfolio. 50K times 15 is 1.5 million, means 750 million. 50K times 15, 50K times 15 is 750,000 naira. So because you are paying right now, you're hearing my voice. The company takes away 250K. You are paying 499,990, approximately 500K. Your daily potential income is about 3.1 million. Your monthly income is 74 million. That we fail to mentor you 10% success rate by 9.4 million. You'll be given a light mentor that will mentor you. 31 business lot is 50K times 31, 1,550,000. Of course, your daily potential, the company takes away 550,000 from you. You only pay 1 million naira. So your daily potential income is 6.5 million. Your monthly income is 195 million. Your 10% success rate about 19.5 million naira. You mentor by the mastermind mentor. But if you are paying your money to now, as I hear my voice, you be mentored by the mastermind mentor. They mentored me and become successful. They mentored me and I make 600 million naira. So of course, you want to do the VIP section. So I'm busy to be sharing information. What you need to buy is a 7 business portfolio, which costs about 7 in 1, 500, 259,000. So then pay for 8 people who actually build the business for you, and they will actually make the company project account on the screen. So you are paying your money right now. Please do your transfer right now to the company project account. Whether 1 business portfolio, 2 or 3, you're going to work with you. So the company account, they take a screenshot of it because I'm moving out of this. Once you pay your money, send your evidence to the customer care service. We will build your product to any location you are in Nigeria. You can pick your product, go visit our office in Nigeria. The customer can reply you. And then otherwise, you can actually, of course, send us a name of the person that's the reservation code of the name and the phone of the person that sent you the link to the video or that shared the video with you, because that's how we know to know the person that shared the video with you. Get back to the person and then make the payment, get back to the person on your on the package you're going to receive. So the starting point of all achievement desire, the key to getting success is getting started. If someone offers you amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, and then you can learn it later. We are going to teach you act now, because action changes things. The vision is clear that those who take action quickly get results faster. Frequently asked question: is the business real? Yes. Is it for everyone? Yes. Will I have 1 hour, 2 hours to put in the business to make between 50K to 4 million every month? Yes. Do I need to sell on market product? No. Do I need to convince anybody? No. Is this a business or investment? It's a business, not investment. Will I be given a support system of it? Yes. The timetable for the training is already on the screen. How do I get started? Buy your portfolio right now. Join the Millionaire School for Orientation. Get the business tools and material. Submit your account number and share the information. And this is the end of our program. So I'm buying my slot today. 1 business portfolio, 2, 3 million. You have a question for me? Please make use of the comment section or kindly unmute yourself. Tell us your name. Tell us where you're calling us from, and we'll take your question from you. Please, today must be your first time, and you're paying your money right now. And we just want to have questions to clarify your doubt or 1 or 2. Please, you kindly unmute yourself, and we'll take your question. Please kindly unmute yourself. We are open-minded right now. You're paying your money right now. You have a question. You have 1 or 2 questions. I've seen here Chubi K. I've seen Robert, Daniel, Christopher, Esther. Thank you so much for attending that program. Okay, Jama Okolo, why are you calling us from? Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Yeah, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Abia State.
Abia State. Is today your first time on attending our program?
Sure, today is my first time.
Today is your first time. Okay, ask your question.
Okay, thank you for the meeting. I was invited though. Okay. So I want to know the amount. If I want to register now, the amount per se. Then
okay, it's on your screen right now. We have the 1, 2 in 1, 3 in 1, 7 in 1, 15 in 1, we can choose. Because we are running promo, and the 1 business portfolio, instead of 100K, right now, today you are hearing my voice is 49,990. And 2 in 1, instead of 50 times 2, it's supposed to be 100K, but company is taking 20K now. You are paying now 80K. So you are 3 in 1 that I paid 300K for 7 years ago. Instead of 300K, you are paying now. Company, you pay 180K, you know, and then 7 in 1 is on the screen. So I think it's there on the screen. So which part of Abia State are you calling us from? Aba, Umaya, which side?
Aba, precisely.
We have office in Aba, I think that's Fox Road or thereabout. You can go there and pick your package, or we will build the package for you from Uyo. You have your physical product worth 70K. If you are going for the least one business portfolio, we will be the product for you. And then your job is just to share the video to your friends and family and attend the Millionaire School for your trainings. We are going to train you. We're going to support you. Do you have more questions for me?
No. I'm okay.
Thank you so much. Make your payment. The company project account is on the screen. You can actually do your transfer right away and communicate with the person that's sending the video. Somebody said, okay, do you have any more questions for me? So if you have more questions, I've seen Chubike here, I've seen Robert, Daniel, Christopher, Esther, Francis Emuwa, Ifeanyi, Robert, Ijoma, Okolo, Imabong, Essien. Thank you so much for attending. Idon Sedogidan, Faustine, thank you so much. Mohammed, thank you so much. Muna, Chiso, Francis, Precious, Sarah, Taiwo, Donald, Udodo Wisdom, EMS, and so many other people that I cannot mention the name. Thank you for attending the program. If you're interested to pick your portfolio right now, you can do that. I will appreciate that. I will add it to the Millionaire School immediately. You contact the customer care line on the screen. Ask him for my number. My name is Engineer Ofon Bukudokudo. I will support you. Or call me Ofon, OFON, off and on, just to cut the long matter short. So instead of biting your tongue. So right now, we have one more announcement to give. Please, if you don't have the complete money to take action right now, you can do part payment or instrumental pay. The reason is because one portfolio is 100K, like you have seen on the screen. But if you do a part payment of, the minimum you can do is 5K. Like say you do 30K, and the promise is over, instead of paying 100K, you only pay 40, instead of 49,990, because you already paid 30K, you only balance 19,990. You make deposit of 20,000 now, or part payment instrumental, you balance 29,990. You make an instrumental pay of 10K, you only balance 39,990. That's any amount of money you deposit. 5K is the least amount of money you can deposit. You only balance the difference, and you have 1 week to complete your payment. Because we would like for you to be mentored by the mastermind. If you don't complete in the next 1 week, you will not be watching the video. You will not be mentored by the mastermind. You are mentored by other mentors in the business. So if you don't have money, can pay or pay, instead of paying 100K, you only be whether somebody's in the video or not. You're watching it from YouTube, Instagram, Facebook page, or anywhere. Make your instrumental pay right now, and you'll be given a slot to be mentored by the mastermind, and you must complete by the next 7 days. If you don't come by the 7 days, you're mentored by other mentors, and this is the end of our program. Thank you so much for creating your time to be here. We appreciate your time this evening. We celebrate. We want to see you on top, and since you don't have much more question, you can do your transfer. We'll meet you in the Millionaire School, and this is the best we can take. Have a wonderful time, and bye-bye for now.
Legendary beats. My blessing on now, favor fall down on me. Goodness and mercy follow me every day. Everything when I touch for this life, anything when I want. She not much one, no, she not poor, she go. Now me get out. If you're the dirty, don't mind them. If I don't be like on me, you buy them. My time.